Let's go back and take a look now at the Doe Brother Furniture account. We'll notice that we already do have one opportunity that has already been created, and that's truck number 1. It was created when we converted this from a lead over to an account. Let's take a look at how now we would add a new opportunity. In this case, let's say it's truck number 2. We can go over to opportunities and hover over the opportunities, slide the cursor down and over, and what we'll do is create a new opportunity. And in this opportunity, what we'll call truck number 2. So we'll enter truck number 2. It's associated with Doe Brothers Furniture. In this case, it is a truck. It is the second truck. And we can say whether it's a 2-door or 4-door. Then one of the other things that we have to put on here is what is our estimated close date. I normally will put a close date out a month or so, unless I know for a fact that it's going to be closing soon. One of the important things about the use of SalesForce at Full Tilt Wraps is the use of stages. Now you'll notice in the opportunity, we only have about 5 stages that we can select. One is initial qualification. Then there's the opportunity that is defined. And then an opportunity can be placed on hold. The closed one is actually done automatically when the project, whether it's a vehicle or a sign, actually shows up at the door for wrapping. So when a vehicle actually shows up and the installers click that it is here, this will actually go to closed 1. Closed lost is exactly the opposite. It's where we want to close the opportunity and say that it was lost either to lack of money, lack of funds, or it was to a competitor. But a closed loss means that this opportunity is closed and we did not get it. In this case, we'll put it at the initial sales qualification. We can set override the probability to whatever we want to. We can also put in an amount that we think that this is going to be. Because this is now the second, we can also tie this to an additional work. So we're going to say that the pricing is going to be established. Maybe it looks lower than it should be. But in this case, we're doing this to say that, hey, this pricing is tied to some additional work. So this is another, and we'll say it's $3,750 is what we have estimated right now, and it is tied to another work. We can actually go down here and enter the anticipated design deposit date. That's typically the $250. In this case, we'll establish that it'll be later this month. We expect in a couple of weeks we'll get that deposit for the design. This will actually record when we actually get the design deposit. We can also come in and say, well, we expect that probably halfway through the month of October, we'll get the production deposit, which is the 25% of the entire project, allowing us to buy the vinyl and any other things that we need to put with it. This we can say from a source. In this case, we will put that it is a repeat customer because this is the second truck, and we don't have to worry about lost reasons. This is where we put the estimated date that the opportunity will come off hold if we marked up here that it was on hold. So that's how we create a new opportunity for this account. By hitting save, it will create the opportunity. Now when we go up to opportunities, we'll see not only do we have that first one, but we now have this second opportunity.